Hello everyone, I'm Rajaz Tahir and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can run your .NET 6 based web API in a Docker container. I will show you complete steps by creating your Dockerfile and then building your first image and then running your Docker container based on that image. And later on I will also show you how you can push your local image from local repository to a remote repository in a Docker Hub. So without any further delay, let's start. So guys, I already have created a .NET 6 based web API for some other work. I will show you first the result of that API in my local host and then later on show the similar result on the Docker container. So I will run this API by this command .NET run. It is building right now. So it is hosted on this local host. I will go to this link. And this is result of my API in a local host. Later on, I will show you the similar result by running this API in a Docker container. So I will close this for the moment. Now I will create, this is my project file with CS project. I will create my first Dockerfile new file and I will name it Dockerfile. It should be like this without any extension, and you can see this logo here. And then I will paste this code just to save some time, this Dockerfile, and I'll explain this code in the video. So this is just a 4-liner code Dockerfile which will do the magic, by the way. So the first line is just pulling the base image from this location, where this location is, how we got this. Actually we have a .NET 6 base API and so we have to pull this image from where we got that image. I will show you in the later steps. And later on I will copy. The next step is copy the files from this particular folder to folder name app. Where we got this folder, I will show you. For example, I will run .NET publish. It will publish an artifact where in bin folder, and in there was the folder debug .NET 6 and in publish folder, and this is the artifact. These all files are artifact, and these are the executable files, by the way. So it will copy all these files from this location to folder name app, and then I will tell my Dockerfile that this is my working directory. In this work directory you have to run a command. Actually what ENTRYPOINT do is ENTRYPOINT simply run this command. It's a executable file, similar like CMD. So it will run, and this is my app name, which is this file, and this is my app name is similar, bbbankapi.dll. So it will run .NET and execute this file. So simply this is just my Docker file, and now I will show you how you can build your image based on this Docker file. Now to build the image from this Docker file, first I will save this Docker file, then I will show this code, which is a docker build -t to make it interactive. Give it my API some name. I will give API underscore sample, and then -f Dockerfile space period. Just remember this thing, you have to give space at this place. This is not by accident, it is how it should be. I'll press enter, and you see the steps are building, how it pulled the image from Docker Hub from this location. The next step was to copy from all these files from this location to this location, and then this is my working directory, and final step was to run this application. How I can check that? I will simply write Docker images. I have many images, but look at this image. It was created 21 seconds ago. This is my API image name, and I will close it. I can also show you how you can check on the Docker desktop. This is my Docker desktop, and if I see the images, see this is my image which was created just a minute ago, and I can see this image. Right now you can see there is no container in it. Our next step will be to run the container based on this image which we have created. For that we will run docker run. If you simply give API name, which was API underscore sample, it will run your API. It will not. It will host on the default port, which is a port 80, and it will give some random name to our Docker container. But what we want, we will make it interactive. We will run it in detached mode. For that, we will give -d and -p. What it will do, it will map the port 80 onto 8000. Now I will our API will be showed on this particular port, and later we will also give name to our Docker container. I'll name it what should I name? API underscore container, and then my API name. What problem I have done? Sorry, there is a mistake. Oh, sorry, didn't have. It's Docker. That's funny. You see, my container is created and it is running. How I can say that? I will write this Docker PS and enter. You see, my container based on this image is running, and in the container, what it is running, the command .NET bbbank.dll, which is this. This is the file which is being executed in the container. We can also see this particular container where at this location. See, it is running right now. If we go to images, it is saying that it is in use. We can also look at here. We can directly open it in the browser from here, or we can look. See, it is hosted on localhost 8000. If I particularly give the extension, which is API transaction get 12 month balances, it is giving me 12 month balances where in the container. So now we have successfully run our .NET 6 web-based API in a Docker container. Our next step will be, I will show you how you can publish this API into Docker Hub, and later on how your developer or your users can use this particular API with just a single command. For that, first we have to do is to log in to our file, Docker Hub, and I will give my username. This is my username. If you don't have any Docker Hub account, you have to create it first to log in. So I press enter for that. It is asking my password. I will give my password. Login is successful. Now I'm logged into my Docker Hub account, and I can simply push my this local image to a remote repository. But before that, I have to tag my image with my username, otherwise I cannot do that. For that, I just simply write docker tab my image name, which is API underscore sample, and then my username, which is Rajas Tahir, and then again my API image. So now this will be our API from this is the name of our API from now on. Now I will push by a single command. I will write docker push Rajas Tahir API underscore sample. It is pushing into my repository. How I can see that? I will log into my Docker Hub account from here. I will sign in. You see, I have other APIs, but not that particular API which I have pushed right now, because it is still pushing. So it is pushed, by the way. It was fast. So I will refresh it. Now you can see a few seconds ago my API was pushed here. What I will do is right now, just to show how you can share this particular line of piece of code to anyone anywhere in the world, and they can run this API on their computer. I will simply first delete this container. I will delete this container just to show how we have run it from the scratch, I will delete this image from my computer by removing it. I have deleted it forever. You see now it is not in my local repository. Now I will simply run this command. I will clear this out. I will run this command, which is docker run dash it dash d dash p port 8000. Let's say 8001. I am changing just to port just for the sample. I'm mapping it. I'm giving it the name container 1 and then my APN. I am going to press the enter. Now it has pulled my image, and it will be, if I see by this command docker run, sorry, docker ps, you see it is running right now. If I go into my Docker container, you see my sample API is running here. I hope you have liked my video, but if you still don't understand anything, you can simply comment down below. I will try my best to answer as soon as possible. I will try to my best to create as many videos as possible in the near future. This was my first ever attempt. If I have done any mistake, so just forgive me for that, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.